What's going on, guys? Welcome to Invest with a Purpose. Today's video, we're going to be going over how much money I am making currently off of my investment, digging and providing liquidity within ShibaSwap. And hopefully in this video, it can give you an idea of what it's like when you invest, how much money I'm making. But I intend to follow this video up with, for you guys, with however much money you have, and try to make it basically for more of the viewer, not so much of a recap of what I've done, but for you guys, what it would be like and how much you would need to invest to make a certain amount of money. However, let's get into this right now and let me break down exactly how much I'm making currently off of my $20,000 investment in the liquidity pool. That was something that I didn't mention last video, was how much I invested, which I got that in the comments and it makes sense. You gotta need to know how much I'm investing in order to get to these numbers, not just see my numbers. So I invested $20,000 to get around 110 LP. So this is around 110 LP. It doesn't really matter how much you have invested as much as it's how much you can buy that same amount of LP for. So as long as you have the same amount of liquidity pools or liquidity points as me, you will be able to get that much money in return. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. But anyhow, let's get right into this. So if you take a look right here, like I said, 20,000 invested for 110 LP. I can actually pull that up on my other screen right here. So let me pull this over. Refresh here. While that's refreshing, we'll go over some of the other things. But basically, right here you can see that right about now, which before I was making 20 bone per hour, which since the liquidity event has ended, obviously it's going to go down by 10x. So instead of 10x, it's 1x. So instead of 20, it is now 10. So I have, or not 20, it's 10. 20, it's now 2. So we're making about 2 bone per hour at the average cost. We have those average prices. We're going to go over this after, but I'm going to go over everything that I'm doing per day right now and then recap. So if you take a look right here, we're making 2 bone per hour. Multiply that by 24 hours in a day. We're making 48 bone per day. Multiply that by 7, we get 336 bone per week. And then if we multiply that by 4, we end up with 1,344 bone. So if you can multiply all that by the average cost right now, you'll be able to see that that comes to $6.40 per hour, $153 per day, and $1,075 per week. Now guys, I know this sounds just crazy because a lot of people don't even make that in literally a whole month's of work, where you're making literally 9-hour or 8-hour shifts a day, 9 to 5 or whatever, 40 hours a week, where you work your butt off and you don't make that amount of money. You guys have to see the power within ShibaSwap and making your money make money for you. Right here you can see my numbers per month that are available. But like I said, I don't think I finished. But if we go here, $1,075 per week, multiply that by 4, because it's 4 weeks in a month, and we are sitting at $4,300.80 per month, which is absolutely insane. It's awesome. It's incredible. I'm so happy that we have this opportunity, and a lot of people need to take advantage of this, in my opinion. And so now, if we take a look at what we can actually do, so 33% of that of this total amount here is what is available. So if we take that and multiply that by 0.33, you end up with $1,419 per month that we can touch. However, the rest of the almost $3,000 is literally waiting for us 6 months from now, and that will be locked. So that's per month, and this should go up. So as you can see here, as we went over last time, the prices change. So if we go up even to $4, it'll be even more. So and you got to think, at $10, $20, $50, $75. Like I said, I have these price predictions. If you guys would like to see me break down these numbers, not just like these little numbers that we're at now, but future prices of how much bone or how much you'll be making for the amount of bone that you're having right now, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in that. But these numbers can explode. So instead of per hour making $8 or $200 a day or whatever, if it's $10, we're making a lot. We're making $20 an hour, 24 hours a day. It's incredible. I can go over those numbers at a different time, but if you guys want to see me break down those numbers in a separate video, let me know down in the comments below and I will get on that. But here we go. If we take it at the average price of just $4, so 80 cents more, just 80 cents more, we're looking at $8 per hour, 24 hours a day. We're looking at $192 per day, which is nice, almost $200 a day passive income, and then $1,344 a week passive income, guys. All you're doing is you're buying into the pool and letting it sit there. Then on top of that, you've got per month. So you times that number by 4, and you're sitting at $5,376 per month in passive income that you're not doing anything for. However, you got to remember that only 33% of that is available. So if we copy this, paste it here, not gonna let me. Well, if we multiply those numbers by by a percentage of 33%, so let's go ahead and do that. So what are my numbers here? We got 5,376. So 5,376, multiply that by 0.33, and then we are looking at $1,774. So $1,774 that is available right now. And then if we take the same number, so 376, and multiply that by 0.66, that means that we have $3,500, $3,550, let's call it. So $3,550. Oh, that's $9,550. I wish. So $3,550 per month that will be locked for 6 months. So it's a big difference, guys. That's an extra $300 a month available to you just by going up 80 cents. So guys, you got to just think about this, where people are thinking that this is going $50 plus, $75 plus, $100 plus. So if that's the case, dude, it's incredible. Like, we're making this at small numbers. However, if and when Bone starts to get added to exchanges, starts to be used, and has more utility that you can actually use and see, not just speculation, because as of right now, it's just speculation. That's pretty much the entire cryptocurrency market. That until it happens, you don't really know, and you're kind of just going off the hype. But why would they introduce it and say it has all these things if it's not going to be? It's just spreading FUD if you're going to say negative things. However, the hard truth is not out yet. So just be prepared and be ready. If you guys are getting ready now, before everybody else gets late to the show and jumps on the bandwagon late, man, it's gonna be sad for those people, man. Because if we get in early, we'll be able to dominate this space and make so much money, which is why I'm stacking up as much as possible. But real quick, I'm gonna do a $10 one, just so you guys can see the numbers, and then this kind of will be a preview for the other things that we can do for the rest of the different predictions. But if we just do at $10, right? So let's go ahead. I'm just going to go through one with you guys so you guys can see how I'm doing it as well, to do your own calculations. Like I said, plug in your own numbers here. Plug in your own LP, plug in all of this stuff yourself, and literally give it a shot. See what you're making per hour, how much you're making per day, how much you're making per week, and per month. So remember, I set a timer to get my per hour, multiplied my hour by 24, because that's how many hours are in a day. You get your day, days in a week, weeks in a month. That's all you got to do. And then from there, multiply that by the price of Bone, and you can see how much you're making per hour, per day, per week, per hour, okay? Or per month. So go ahead and do this for yourself. Let me know how much you guys are making from Bone per hour, per day, per week, per month. Just go ahead and show me. Just like how this line shows, go ahead and type that in the comments if you guys are taking part in digging. Let me know. But anyhow, let's do at the average cost of 10, okay? So what we're going to do here is, at 10, we have 2 Bone per hour. So quick math there. Just going to go 20. Okay, 20 Bone per hour. And then if we multiply that by 24, which would be, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 240, right? Or 480, I'm sorry, 480. 480, okay? $480 per day. Multiply that by 7, and you end up with 3,000. Wait, no. Let me make sure. I want to do this right. I'm pretty sure it's 3,000. No, 480 times 7. 480 times 7. 3,360. So $3,360 is what we'd be making per week. And then you multiply that by 4, and it's $13,000, guys. $13,000 that you would be making per month, which is absolutely insane. That is incredible, guys, and it's that simple to do the math on this, guys. So if you guys are taking part and haven't done the math on it already, so that you can see what type of profits you're making and how much profits you could be making, go ahead and do this right now so that you guys know. And then if we do the percentages here, and then right here we go times 0.33, 4,435. So we would be able to touch 4,300 and 4,400. $4,435 per month. We would be able to touch that. And then if we multiply that by 2, that's what's locked. So if we have $8,870 locked, though, guys. So just realize that's $4,000 a month passive income if Bone reaches $10. At the current rate, it's going to decline. Remember that, guys. If you guys have not already seen that, the Wolf paper shows that very clearly. That the overall Bone minted per block is going to go down over and over again over the coming months. Let me make myself smaller here. But real quick, I want to show you guys that these are my numbers. I am not lying to you guys. I saw a couple people say that they didn't believe it or whatever, but I've proven that I am not a liar on this channel many times before, and I don't mind doing it again. So if you take a look right here, right now I'm even sitting on almost 300 woofable Bone, and that is worth about almost $1,000 here, and that is not even within the month. So right here, or no, let's you woof it now, and then some of it will be locked. 66% of this number will be locked. I'll receive 33% of this, so I'll receive about almost 100 Bone, which is worth $300. But yeah, as you can see, I have 110 LP, and it shows that and if you take a look at my Bone folio here, I'm not showing you guys this either. It shows how much I have invested, 19,866. 19,866. So no, these are my profits and stuff like that. Like I said, if you guys want to do some breakdowns like this with me one-on-one, feel free to check out the Patreon link in the description, and it will literally give you an opportunity to pick my brain and go over plans with me. I've done multiple of these, and most people love them. So if you guys want to check out how I'm getting these numbers and how you guys can do the same, or what can be the best for you, go ahead in the description down below. Check out the Patreon. We can have a 1-hour session every single month for just $50 a month. And on top of that, you get access to the private Discord channel and private Discord services, where you'll be able to have crypto signals where I'm buying and selling and paying attention to important spots in the market when things are getting a little choppy. So if you guys want to check that out, like I said, link down in the description. I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you invest every second of every day with a purpose. And don't forget, guys, calculate your numbers. It is important to calculate your numbers and look at how much profit you guys will be getting, because if you don't do that, you will always kind of forget where you're headed, and it's always important to know where you're headed, where you're going. So pay attention to that, chart out your profits, pay attention, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.